Glenn Marcello was petitioned by a telecommunications company in San Francisco as a software engineer. He is one of the thousands who obtained an H-1B working visa. Glenn is one of the lucky employees who was petitioned by an employer who retained the services of a very good and reputable immigration law firm. Not everyone is as fortunate as Glenn. Others are victimized and left with only heartache from the false promises that the H-1B would be an easy way for them to legalize their status in the U.S. Today, our expert, attorney May Zhang, who is a partner in the firm of Reeves Associates in the Business Employment Department, will tell us who qualifies and how to obtain an H-1B visa.
During one of my visits to one of the 4 offices of Reeves Associates, I spoke with one of the immigration experts about the H-1B visa status, which is a temporary employment status for occupation that require a specialized bachelor's degree to enter the field. Some examples of H-1B occupation include engineers, computer scientists, teachers, accountants, architects, and physicians. I have a lot of friends in Manila who have applied for this type of visa and have been waiting a long time for their approval to work in the United States. After the break, attorney May Zhang will explain eligibility for the H-1B visa and how Reeves Associates help their clients obtain this type visa. So today we're going to be talking about the H-1B visa. What exactly is a H-1B visa?
Okay, H-1B visa is a working visa for foreign professionals to come to work in the United States.
May Zhang joined Reeves Associates in early 2006. She is employed as an associate attorney in the Business Employment Department at the firm's Pasadena office. Prior to joining Reeves Associates, Ms. Zhang was employed as an immigration attorney representing individuals, families, and businesses. She became a partner of the firm in January 2008. She has successfully represented numerous individuals before the immigration courts and on appeals before the Board of Immigration Appeals. She also has extensive experience in corporate and employment-based immigration, including labor certifications, religious workers or R1, executives managers or L1, professional workers H1B, trainees H3, nurses, and physical therapists. May Zhang earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in 1994 from Shanghai International Studies University in Shanghai, China, and her MBA in 1999 from California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. She obtained her Juris Doctor degree with honors from Loyola Law School in May 2004. While in law school, she externed at the U.S. District Court, Central District of California. May Zhang was admitted to the California State Bar in 2004. She is admitted to practice before the U.S. District Court, Central District of California, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, and California Supreme Court. She is a member of the American Immigration Lawyers Association. May Zhang is fluent in Mandarin Chinese.
So today I'm here with Reeves Associates partner attorney May Zhang. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. So today we're going to be talking about the H-1B visa. What exactly is a H-1B visa?
Okay, H-1B visa is a working visa for foreign professionals to come to work in the United States.
Okay.
And the examples of the professional positions for H-1B visa holders are accountants, engineers, architects, computer scientists, among many others.
Okay. So how does Reeves Associates help with these H-1B cases?
Okay, first of all, we would like to sit down with the employers and the alien beneficiaries to make sure that they are eligible for this type of visa. And we do a complete evaluation with all these alien beneficiaries' educational credentials and their work experience. And sometimes we even bring in the outside experts to do evaluations for them just to make sure that they are eligible.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a lot of different types of working visas. I also heard about there's a H-1B cap gap. Now, what exactly is that?
First of all, there's a cap on the number of H-1B visas available for alien beneficiaries. It's 65,000 for people who have bachelor degrees and 20,000 more for people who have master degrees. And the gap occurs when an alien beneficiary is physically present in the United States on another type of non-immigrant visa, and the authorized period of stay expires before the H-1B starts.
Okay.
So in that case, the alien beneficiary must go back to their home countries and apply for a visa there, and then enter into the United States to work for their employer again.
So let's say they were to go back to their home country. What's usually the time process for that? Is it like wait till next year, or?
Once the cap is reached, they have to wait until the next year to apply for to file another H-1B petition. But if the visa is still available, the employer need to file a petition with the USCIS first. And then they send a request with their petition to the USCIS to notify the American consulate where the beneficiary reside of the approval of the petition. And then the applicant will go to the consulate to apply for the visa. And the processing time varies, but roughly speaking is around 2 to 3 months.
Okay, that doesn't sound very long at all.
But you have to keep in mind that they cannot enter the United States 10 days before the H-1B starts on October 1st every year.
Okay. Does the job, if I'm applying for this, let's say my job, does it have to be a full-time job or can it be a part-time job?
H-1B visa workers can work both full-time or part-time. There is no minimum number of hours required to qualify for H-1B position.
So let's say, is there a big difference between, let's say I'm applying and maybe my employer is a small employer or has a small company compared to, let's say, a bigger one. What's the difference between that, and how does Reeves Associates help in that situation?
Okay, we do have many small companies, clients coming in asking the same questions. And we represent both corporate and individual clients. The USCIS cannot use the size of the company as the only reason to deny the petition, but they do scrutinize these cases more closely because somehow they find that these cases involve more fraud. So that's why they pay more attention to these cases.
Right.
So in these cases, as I said before, we need to sit down with the clients, both the employers and the alien beneficiaries, because in more cases, the very detailed information will be requested on the nature and the structure of the business and the financial standing and the performance of the company.
So all that is in my head now. Where do I start? How do I apply for an H-1B?